Let's have a productive day together. Did it? No one bought a pre-order. My 2024 year in review.
What have I done this year?
I regret that.
But what does make sense to everyone is French fries and good vibes.
It is works tonight. Last market of 2024. Good morning. Welcome to another studio vlog. I am currently putting orders into boxes to take them to the sorting office to drop off myself because Royal Mail didn't come yesterday and I'm away for the next 2 days in Manchester Christmas shopping. So I thought I'd bring you with me, not for Christmas shopping, just to the post office. The sorting office is only open 8 a.m. so I gotta go, and I'm posting my very last, it is the 12th of December today, and I'm sending off my very last EU order for the time being because of the whole GSPR thing. So I have 4 large bags. This is going off to Portugal. Baby thinks we're going somewhere. I'm just going to the post office, baby. Hold on. Good morning. Let's have a productive day together today because I need to get so much stuff done. I'm sure you do too. I know as we wind down for the Christmas holidays, all I want to do is sit down and watch films and eat chocolate and do absolutely nothing and scroll on TikTok and Reels till I fall asleep. That's all I want to do. But we can't. We've got stuff to do. I've written down my Notion to-do list. I have to clear my inbox because it's the thing that weighs on me the most, that I hate doing. The thought of it is worse than actually doing it. So I need to clear my inbox, get back to everyone, finish orders for Christmas. Although orders are still trickling through before Christmas, I need to finish them today. I need to publish a studio vlog, the previous one. I want to write a newsletter, just a little roundup maybe of 2024 or a roundup of my most recent collection, how the small business launch went. Interestingly, let me set you down. The sweaters this time was the first time that I've trialed doing automatic pre-orders as soon as the sweaters sold out. And they sold out in all sizes apart from small and XL. Small, I got 2 left. XL, not 1 XL sold, which is peculiar because, I was thinking, is something wrong? Is the button not working? Are they out of stock? But no, not 1 XL sold, and I'm actually not sure why. So I have all of the XLs left. However, large, medium, 2XL gone, and small almost gone. But XLs are all still there. So if you're an XL girly, which is equivalent roughly to a UK size 14 to 16, but they're nice and oversized. They're unisex, so they're quite spacious. Yeah, I have plenty of XLs left. But the other interesting thing was this is the first time that I did automatic pre-orders after the sizes sold out. And so as soon as the last medium went, it would, instead of saying sold out, it would say pre-order. No one bought a pre-order. I think because I didn't explain it enough, or I'm not sure. I think next time, because I think pre-orders are something that I really want to bring to the shop, because so many of you miss out all the time and I physically can't stock enough at once. So I was thinking, if I had a certain number of sweaters or items in stock and they sold out, it would automatically go to pre-orders. And obviously if you want it soon, you'd have to be quick to get it delivered within the same couple of days. But if you still wanted it and you didn't mind waiting for it to be manufactured, it would take a couple of weeks. You still secure that item. But I didn't explain it enough. I didn't talk about it enough. It was just oh, by the way, you can pre-order it. I didn't do much about it. I didn't think I needed to. But now I think going forward, what I'm going to do for my launches next year, not for everyone, but for some of them, I will still do this pre-order system. However, it'll be once they've all sold out, and then I will sort of like launch the pre-orders, do a countdown, set reminders, set up a wait list for people that just want to be notified or want to be aware of the system and how it works. So yeah, just a little insight, a little, what's the word, observation as to how it went. So yeah, no XL's gone. Very, very strange. 2XL flew out, large flew out, medium flew out, no XL's. Yeah, and pre-orders need to work on next year. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my to-do list. So then there's other things at the bottom of the list, but I still need to get done, and that's the Patreon wallpapers that I'm going to be doing. And I also want to do a nice little Patreon podcast, just rounding up the year, maybe my 2024 year in review. And I think that's it. That's it. That's a lot. I don't know. We're not going to get all that done today, but we're going to be productive and we're going to make a start. And what should we start with? I think we should start with clearing the inbox, but I don't want to. So if you have a long inbox that needs replying to, let's do it together right now. We're going to do it. But first, we're going to make tea. It is 11:30 and I did it. I cleared my inbox for the first time in weeks. I'm terrible at my inbox. It's my worst trait, but we have zero unread emails. Everyone's been responded to and it's done. I feel so good. I hope you did it too. Being productive makes me feel so good, but sometimes I need to switch off my business brain and focus on something different. Let me introduce to you Craftsy. Craftsy is an online community of creative, like-minded makers where members can find endless inspiration, advance their skills, and discover their new favorite hobby. They offer over 2,000 inspiring classes for makers of all skill levels with step-by-step instructions of more than 20 categories from knitting, cooking, sewing, painting, and so many more. You can learn anyway and watch on your own time with classes that are broken down into short, easy to manage lessons. I love that you can even connect with fellow makers and DIY lovers to ask questions, share ideas, and just generally stay inspired. And as a member, you'll have access to Craftsy's live streaming tutorials where their expert instructors can share their tips, answer questions, and engage with the Craftsy community in real time. Craftsy are kindly giving the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the video description a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. Thank you so much Craftsy for sponsoring this section of the video. Now let's get on with the rest of the vlog. So I'm printing out my 2024 year in review. These will be for my Patreon. You can download them, print them, use them on your iPad, tablet device over on there. But I'm printing it out for myself today because I love doing these. So the idea is that you write down everything that you've done or achieved or feel good about this year. And it doesn't have to be anything spectacular. A lot of mine are things like I travelled more. I went up to Manchester for an event. I travelled to London by myself, and just things like that, things that I'm just like really proud of. The small things as well as the big things. So these will be on my Patreon, and I'm gonna fill it in now because I think reflecting on the year is really important. And for some reason, I decided not to do it last year for 2023, and I regret that because I've done it every year before that. I did it for 2022, 21, 2020, not before that, but I did it for those 3 years, and I've kept these pieces of paper. They all look different. I make a different one every year. I've kept them, and when I look back on them, it's just so nice. It's just so nice to look back on, but I didn't do it last year and I regret it. So I really recommend doing a year in review to reflect on your year. No matter how good or bad it's gone, it's always good to look at in the future when you're in a totally different space and to see how far you've come. So let's get into it. What have I done this year? It is times like these when my memory goes blank. I travelled a lot, I went to Amsterdam, I went to Corfu, I went to Tenerife. I travelled a lot within the UK. I went to Manchester, Birmingham, Bath, London. That's a lot for me. I'm gonna write all these down. I think this year was a pretty big year for me in terms of business. I'm going to mix this together with business and personal because my business and personal life are so interlinked. So I'm just going to spur out the personal things that I did as well as the business things. And this year for me was such a big year in business. I had my first 10K month ever, and that is incredible. But just be wary, that is turnover, not profit. I wish it was profit, but still it's an achievement within the business and it's something worth noting and worth celebrating. So I'm gonna write that down. I had my most successful market ever with Stationery Fast, followed by my most successful launch ever, which was straight after Stationery Fast, and that was for the Stationery Addict collection. YouTube has been super successful this year. I think we're almost at 20k subscribers, but not only that, I've had the most sponsors I've ever had, and it's been such a good year that it's actually become part of my revenue. I worked with a business consultant this year, which is something that I never thought I'd ever be able to do. I'm outsourcing more than ever. I have my best friend Kaylee editing my videos now. Shout out to Kaylee from Kaylee More Designs, who will be editing this video, and thank you so much. That has been such a time saver for me. I love editing my videos. I'll spend all day editing, and then before I know it, the day is gone and I've missed important deadlines and things I should have been doing, and it's become an important part of the business to have the videos outsourced. And I've also been getting help in the studio as and where I can. So just getting more help, just outsourcing help has been the first time I've ever been able to do that, but also has been a lifesaver. Okay, so I filled the first page, and this is just stuff from the top of my head. What I'm going to do next is go through my camera roll. There's always more that I can find on there. I'm going to go through my camera roll from January up until now, just to find the extra bits that I've forgotten about. It could be a small thing, could be a big thing, but I think that's really useful in remembering what you've done, if you're anything like me and you have the memory of a sieve. Okay, let's go to the Photos app. What did we do in January? I went to buy a diary, went to the beach. I think I launched my Making Magic collection in January. Did I? Yeah, it was definitely craft pouch launch season, which has become a bestseller. So I think that needs to go on the year in review. Oh, we created the co-community sweater, the Patreon exclusive sweater, just for Patreons. The co-community, that was a big thing that happened in February, March. Oh, I might do something different in 2025, like an exclusive Patreon only project, because that was so much fun. That actually took such a long time to make because we had so many iterations of the embroidery. Oh, I went to London to watch Spirited Away. That's a highlight. And then in March, I started designing the Flowers, Cakes and Caffeine collection. Here's where I started designing the Flowers, Cakes and Caffeine sweater, and I put it to my Patreons to vote between the vanilla milkshake, the stone colour, and the matcha colour. The vanilla milkshake colour won. It has become like one of my favourite things to wear because it is so neutral. It goes with everything. Oh, my sister had her kitten, her little baby. I redesigned the French fries and good vibes design, but I haven't done anything with it yet. So this used to say no lies, just fries, but it didn't make sense to everyone. But what does make sense to everyone is French fries and good vibes. So maybe next year, maybe 2025, I'll pop that on a t-shirt. My co-working sessions are something to write down about. I think I did them last year, but they've sort of like ramped up this year and have become one of my favorite things. But I love it. It's such a safe space. We do the co-working every week. People can feel free to use their cameras or their microphones or the chat box, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And it's just a lush place to ask questions, work on whatever you're working on. My hair was shorter then. I think I like it. Oh, and then I felt like an influencer this year because I was invited to a wellness retreat near me that I didn't know existed before. But they had like this fire and ice experience where you
jump in, well, not jump in, but you go into this ice cold pool and then heat up by the fire and repeat, basically. They invited me down to like take some pictures, take some videos and just experience it, and it was amazing. It was so nice. The feeling I got after it, the feeling of calmness, and just I would definitely recommend, but I can't believe I did that actually. Let's write that one down. Mountain yoga, they're called. Speaking of influencer things, I also got invited to those Welsh Movie Awards to again film, take pictures and just experience the night and be part of it as a creative. So that's wild. Went to Peggy Portion. Then it was my birthday. Oh, the gym. That's something that I've done this year. I started the gym in January, February, and I'm still going. That is an achievement. I'm not saying I go every day or even every week, but I'm still going. Oh, I went to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and that was amazing. Let's write that down. Taylor Swift, Jonas Brothers, Foo Fighters, Neo. That might be it, I think. But still, live music. Another market. I did a lot of markets this year. This was Stationery Fest, which was huge. Then I went back to Manchester for a little business trip. I had my most expensive manicure ever. Won't be going back there. My nails were lovely, but £55. Excuse me. I almost choked. And then it was pumpkin season, which feels like it only happened yesterday, and I was making the pumpkin spice collection in August. Oh, and I missed the Southwest Planner event, and I was gutted because I really wanted to go, but I think I was watching Jonas Brothers the same night, and I got sent this photo, and I'm not a crier. I'm not. But I was like, I've never seen a picture where there's 6 people wearing my things together in the same photo, and I wasn't there. And the fact they all turned up wearing my things, and I just cried. Someone, I think it was Lauren from Pintada, sent me the designs the photo, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's like the best thing I've ever seen. So I have to go next year. That is on my 2025 bucket list, is to go to the Southwest Planner event. Gutted I missed it. And then we flew to Corfu, and it rained. Why did I wear a nice dress? Oh, I went to Beck's wedding. I made my first ever calendar. That needs to go on here. That's been crazy. That's been fab. I didn't expect it to go as well as it has, but it's really blown me away, the response to that. Then I started designing the limited edition Small Business Big Dream sweater, but it didn't actually come out until last week. Oh, and the iPad's died. But we filled 2 pages, and that was relatively easy when you are not pressuring yourself to only do like amazing things. Like I've written on here, I went to the gym and I seen people that I wanted to see live, and I travelled to Manchester for the first time, just small things. These will be available on Patreon for you to download and print and write on, or use your tablet device or whatever you want to use. I recommend doing it. I said earlier that I hadn't sold a single XL small business sweater. Well, we've had our first XL sale to the US. Thank you so much. How strange that they've been live for over a week, and the second I mention, well, no one's even heard, but the second I mention about the XL thing, one goes. So thank you. Little check-in for the end of the day. We have ticked off quite a few things. I did my wholesale order. I published the studio vlog, but also I had to film the ending, so I did that. I haven't packed the rest of the orders yet. I've cleared my inbox. I didn't do a newsletter. I did design wallpapers, and I've scheduled wallpapers, and I also designed the 2024 year in review, and I've scheduled those downloads for Patreon as well. It's been a busy day, a busy fulfilling day. So the next thing I want to do tomorrow is finish the orders. I might do some of them tonight actually, because it is only 20 to 5, but it feels like 8 p.m. because it's so dark. So I think I'll pack orders tonight, and I will do the Patreon podcast tomorrow. Yes, very, very productive day. Hello, it is work stew night. Well, I'm just going for food with a few small business friends, but I'm treating it as my work stew because I don't get to have one. It is the 19th of December today, and is like the first day I felt like I can finally switch off and not think about work, and I can't wait to go out with everyone, have some yummy food and some good cocktails, and yeah, just switch off and have fun and relax and do all the fun things. So typical me, I forgot to actually pick up my camera and film anything
from last night, but it was just a nice, chill, fun night with some fellow business owners. We had food and cocktails, and it was just a nice way to end the year, because as a business owner, it's something that I've missed from being properly employed, that you get like a proper works due to celebrate Christmas and the end of the year. We chatted about our plans for 2025 and just had a great time and switched off. So today's plan is Friday. I think today I need to finish off my wrapping, clear my inbox. I've done all the orders are all sent, and then I'm gonna get my nails painted because they look terrible. It's so bad for me. I try not to bite my nails anymore, but anyway, I'm gonna do that today and finish off for the rest of 2024. So let's go.
Look at this cute cookie I had from the printer that I use. I haven't actually used them this year actually, but yeah, I can't wait to eat the cookie with a nice cup of tea.
The imaging centre is where I used to get my cards printed before I was printing them myself, and I still would get them printed there if I had to get like a load printed at once. I don't really do that anymore, but I recommend, and the cookie is cute. So I've done most of my wrapping, but I do have a few bits and pieces to wrap. Let me show you. Just a few bits. I mean, I don't think they're actually going to watch this video anyway before Christmas. Gifts for Mochi. I'm going to wrap them because there's nothing better than watching your dog unwrap presents on Christmas Day. I got my mum like the sum up and the charger, which I'm really jealous about, but I think it'll be really good. And some stuff from Lush. A hand massager for my mum because she suffers quite badly with arthritis in her hands. So I hope this will do her some good. This is... This is for my sister, don't ask. I guess this part of the vlog will be like a wrap with me whilst I yap. Wrap and yap. This probably won't last more than a week. I think you hear the squeak. Don't look. That cookie was amazing. Next is a bath bomb for my mum. This one, it smells so good, but it is so overpriced, but £8. Scandalous. Favorite bath bomb. She used to buy it all the time back in the day. I'm pretty sure it was like £3.50 then, and she'd buy it all the time. And then they discontinued it for years and years and years. And recently they brought it back, but at like over double the price. So it's now a Christmas treat. You know, I feel like I've been really unsocial this December because of all the markets that I've done, and I couldn't wait to just go out and see my friends and actually celebrate the end of the year and Christmas and everything that we've done and what our plans are for next year. I'm actually feeling more motivated this year, more than most years, because usually I'm in dire need of a break at this time of year. I don't know what the difference is, but this year I'm like rearing to go. I have all these ideas swimming around my head that I've been on Notion like every night, writing them all down. Plans for collection, plans for each month, what I'm going to focus on, whether that'll be like Patreon focused. And then I'm going to write my goals down, what I want to do for Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. I already have ideas for Christmas next year. I think it helps being surrounded by Christmas and you get ideas of what you want to do. And then other collections, on the top of my head, I want to relaunch the No Lies Just Fries design, but I've changed that to say French fries and good vibes. Make your own luck, that plays on the idea that you make your own luck. If you think you're a lucky person, you will be a lucky person and all that sort of thing. But I was thinking a lucky charm, like a bag charm that's a lucky charm, or maybe like a pin that you spin and you win every time you spin it. And just like a nice design, obviously a sweater as well, maybe a t-shirt. I want to do like a cozy hobby collection or design, but I'm not entirely sure because I think everyone's cozy hobbies are slightly different, because mine would be gaming, reading, eating snacks, things like that. But then I know there's some people who are like, I don't game or I don't read, or I like, but I want to have all of the hobbies on there, or like crochet and knitting, but then some people don't do that either. So would I have all of the hobbies on one design, or would I focus on one? I don't know, but I think like a cozy design would be nice. Coffee and croissants to like expand on the flowers, cakes and caffeine design that I did for spring last year. Penguin's Christmas party bath bomb collection. It comes with a storybook from my mum, from dad. Because my mum is obsessed with Lush, as am I. Mum. Last market of 2024.
Yay! What a good feeling.
All our stuff in the back. Very tired. What day is it? The 14th or the 15th?
14.
14th today. Last mother-daughter stand of 2024. All set up. I think we have a good view of where we are. The entrance is there. And then we're here. And look at it. It's so nice. Everyone's all set up. And I actually remembered my business cards for like the first time this year, and it's the last market, but it's all good. I'm really shy to speak on the camera. I don't know why I'm whispering. That's why I got my mic. Because my partner's home. I don't know why I'm so shy about speaking on camera. Anyway, we're going to have to get over it because it is New Year's Eve. Christmas has been and gone. It was lush. It was, I wouldn't say it was relaxing. It was very full on, very intense. I've never felt so exhausted over a Christmas before in my life, but it was nice. I actually have switched off from the business almost completely. Not 100%. I've still been thinking about things in the background, planning out what I want to do next year, thinking of different designs and collections and what I want to do and what I want to focus on. I want to make like a big mood board, a big vision board. I've never done that before. I'm going to do that in the next video because it's going to be a lot, and plan out my 2025 properly. I never really want to do this, and I'm never really a fan of New Year's. I don't like the pressure of starting a new year, especially when the previous year, 2024, has been so good to me. And I've always felt like that. I don't know, the thought of a new year always gives me anxiety. So I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself. But at the same time, I really want to plan out business-wise what I'll be doing in 2025. So I've had a lovely, relaxing Christmas. I'm refreshed, I'm rejuvenated. I am almost ready to go. I would say I really want to clean my office before I get back to work properly because it is a mess in here. You can't see. You can kind of see a little box there, but you can't see the mess over there. That's not looking good. Anyway, 2025. It is New Year's Eve today. I'm going out with a few friends just to celebrate and see in the new year. So I hope you've had a lovely Christmas, and I hope you will have a lovely new year. And I will see you in the next video where I'll be planning my year. I have a rough idea of what I want to do. I just don't know when I want to fit everything in. So I guess we'll do that together in the next video. Was there anything else I wanted to say? No, other than the fact that 2024 has been amazing. I did so many things that I didn't think I would have done. I feel like I've expanded my horizons, both personally and in my business world this year. So I hope that 2025 will see more of that, if not the same, but more, hopefully, of just expanding and broadening everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely new year. Happy 2025, and I will see you soon.